evening of rock, rhythm, and doo-wop. Then at 11, enjoy an encore performance. It's all here tonight on WVIZ PBS, where you belong.
Dr. Nicholas Perricone reveals the modern-day answers to the universal question. Has science found a way to turn back the clock? His 2 decades of research has resulted in the Wrinkle Cure.
Sunday at 7:30 on WVIZ PBS. Early rock and roll legends reunite on Rock, Rhythm, and Doo-Wop, coming up next on WVIZ PBS, where you belong.
You're watching WVIZ PBS Idea Stream.
This is PBS.
It's time for Brief Applause, featuring highlights from the Emmy Award-winning WVIZ PBS series Applause, celebrating the arts and culture of Northeastern Ohio. Let's check out the Actors in Residence program of the Great Lakes Theater Festival.
You're going to see just what happens between it. We're going to pick up in the middle of the scene, actually. But see what happens between the characters of Jen O'Connor, this person who Laura has always liked, always had a crush on.
Lights, camera, action!
Everyone excels in some one thing. Some in many. I'll take me, for instance.
The scene from the Glass Menagerie, and it's the gentleman caller scene where Laura Wingfield, who is kind of backwards and shy and very inhibited because she has one leg that's shorter than the other. She is visited by a guy named Jim O'Connor who she had a crush on in high school. Kind of deals with self-esteem and those kind of issues.
Easy does it, not so stiff. Loosen the backbone. That's better.
Am I?
Much. Much better.
In its 20th year, the program has really expanded and grown. What started with just 2-3 actors going out to a handful of schools, now we have 10 professional actor teachers. So 5 teams of, like, for example, Carrie and David going around to some 110 schools, reaching over 100,000 students in a school year. Really expanded.
We will work in school buildings at the grade levels K through 12, and those school buildings can be urban, suburban, public and private schools.
We basically go into the schools, spend 5 days in a school with 5 different classes, connecting the kids to classical works, to their own lives. Elementary schools all the way from 1st grade all the way up to high school. We work different residencies with different classes.
Some of the things he says might be offensive. He's going to be referring to all of you as you people. If I came in like the first day here and was like, "Oh, you kids, you high schoolers," how would you feel? Yeah. You guys ready? Yeah. Let's do it. Well, to get right to the point, I'm sure you people must be aware of some of the incidences which have happened when colored people have moved into various parts of the city. Not only do we deplore that type of thing, but we're trying to do something about it.
Raisin in the Sun is definitely about race prejudice and how our lives are affected by that even today, and we do try to bring it from the 1950s up into modern times and do those kind of situations still occur today.
People might get awfully threatened. They feel their whole way of life and everything they've worked for is threatened. I don't care, get out! Sorry it went like this. Get out! You can't force people to change their hearts, son.
The benefit is humongous. It is so wonderful to see the faces of the students be engaged with drama that is classic that they might not otherwise experience, and to hear them make the connections to their own lives as well as try to come up with some solutions for their own futures.
Why do you think Carl Linder just doesn't come out and say, when he comes in the door, "We don't want you here because you're black"?
This program's not a replacement for literacy, it's a supplement to it. So in addition to having read the play before the actors come in, now you really get to explore it the way actors do.
This play was written 50 years ago. Do you think something like this could still happen today?
No.
Yes. Yes. No.
It's taking a book and basically, or a play, and putting it up on their feet for them. It's getting them up and invested in it, understanding what the characters are going through and relating it to their own lives so they can understand it more rather than just reading it.
The school residency program is the largest provider of arts education in schools among theaters in the entire state. We're reaching tens of thousands of kids in Ohio public and private schools, giving them an opportunity to experience the literature of the theater as it was meant to be experienced, which is live.
And I know I look good. But
each day is different and each school is different. So in the times when you're acting with different students, sometimes they'll give you something that will challenge you.
It's honesty here. You get kids who just actually tell basically how it is. They're not scared to tell you what they think and feel, and they open up to us, Carrie and I, a lot, and they just tell us about their lives and the things that's happening to them.
And they're just trying to get out of the ghetto, just going to a better life.
It's very rewarding. A lot of the times, the schools you come into, you see the kids lighten up, completely say things that the teachers wouldn't expect. The shyest people come out of their shells and interact and do a lot of the parts. And then Friday, you see when you're leaving, you get a lot of kids giving you things, notes, letters, and you see actually that you've touched their lives, and it's very rewarding.
This has been Brief Applause, just one of the fascinating stories featured on the Emmy Award-winning WVIZ PBS series Applause, shining the spotlight on Northeast Ohio's rich and vibrant arts and cultural community.
Dr. Nicholas Perricone reveals the modern-day answers to the universal question: has science found a way to turn back the clock? His 2 decades of research has resulted in the Wrinkle Cure.
Sunday at 7:30 on WVIZ PBS.
United Health Foundation, dedicated to improving America's health and well-being. United Health Foundation is proud to underwrite Health Diary, Saturday mornings at 7 on WVIZ PBS.
Celebrate the season with There Is Love, a holiday music special, with Noel Paul Stuckey of Peter, Paul and Mary, and singer-songwriter Michael Kelly Blanchard.
Gracious and
Followed by
we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New
Monday at 7:30 on WVIZ PBS.
Local support for WVIZ PBS is provided by Central Cadillac's Central Hummer, presenting the 2002 Cadillac DeVille, Escalade, and Seville, now at Central Cadillac. Serving Cadillac customers throughout Ohio for 60 years.
Early rock and roll legends reunite on Rock, Rhythm, and Doo Wop, coming up next on WVIZ PBS, where you belong.
You're watching viewer-supported WVIZ PBS. Idea Stream.